your reading today. It's going to be a 3-card reading for each zodiac sign. Please only take what resonates with you, please. Do not. Let's see. There we go. Gonna get some Florida water on my hands. Please only take what resonates. This is gonna be the reading for pretty much what's going to be happening in Aquarius. Well, moving into Aquarius, basically. So we're going to do 3 cards. I figured that would be trying to determine what cards I want to use. Which ones are calling out to me. Thinking about possibly, maybe. I'm going to go to Light Seer's deck. It's calling out. Let's go to Light Seer's deck. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Light Seer's deck looks good. Yeah, we use Light Seer's deck. Let's go. You want a question answered about a partner? Gonna have to be a little bit more specific when it comes to the question. I need more details when it comes to the partner. I'm sorry. I'm going into Aries right now. 3 cards. I'm doing well. How about you? Love and light to you. Yeah, you can ask a question before I start the 3-card reading. Go ahead. No, this is not a paid reading. A marriage partner? Okay, what's your zodiac sign? What's my current feelings? What are Sir Rob's current feelings for me? Okay. Let me fix this real quick. All right. What? Okay, Sweetie, Sweetie Pat. Sweetie, I'm going to call you Sweetie. Sweetie wants to know what's the current feelings for her or from Sharab. Let's see, we got, okay, we got the 8 of Swords. Okay. Okay, let's see. Got the Moon. Okay, we got the... Okay, so I have the 8 of Swords and I have the Moon card. And I have the 7 of Wands. What I'm getting from this 8 of Swords, I feel like you guys are mirroring each other. I think you're both worried about the connection. I do have the Moon card. This person suppresses their feelings. They don't expose their feelings to you. They keep them to themselves. And then I have the 7 of Wands. I really think you want this connection really, really, really bad. Here, sweetie, I think you want this connection. I think you manifest this. You're manifesting this right now. Hold on. Let me get further detail. I'm going to need the feelings deck. Hold on. Let's find out. Where is it? It's right here. Let's find out. Let's see. Let's take a looky look. We're going to go deeper into this. I'll get the guidance for you. Hold on one second. I'll get that. I'll get to you. Let's see. What is going on with Saeed? What's with his feelings towards Sweetie? What does he feel towards her? What can't he say? What does he want to say to her, but he can't? Right. Don't pressure me. So don't pressure this individual. I need some time before I can come to you. And we've been together for a lifetime. So this could be your twin flame possibly coming into your... Don't pressure this individual. That's probably why the moon card's there is suppressing, because like I said, you want this so bad that you can taste it with the Seven of Wands. And this individual doesn't want to feel like they're being pressured, because they need some more... time and space before they can come to you. This is definitely a twin flame connection for sure, for sure. I believe this individual is going to probably have communication with you when it comes to the Pisces full moon, because there's the full moon and this is a Pisces card. So I feel like this, the full moon's definitely going to play a role in your situation under Pisces. This is going to be August 29th. It's also going to be a lunar eclipse as well, as what I'm seeing. So I want to see a time frame, because this is kind of bothering me. I like time frames. I don't like when people say, oh, by this time, blah, blah, blah. I like actual seeing numbers. So I'm going to get a time frame for y'all when you guys are going to be in full connection. But I feel like communication is going to come in towards the full moon. Like you guys will be in communication. But this individual's got to get out of this suppressing their feelings and holding back. This individual's been hurt before. I could tell. This individual doesn't know how to express themselves. Let's find out. Let's take a look. Yeah, 3 days to 3 weeks. So yeah, pretty much around the full moon energy time. So that's confirmation right there. So I hope this gave you some answers and some help. You guys are definitely a twin flame. I'm going to say something though. If this is your person will always come back to you no matter what the situation is. Because that connection cannot be broke. That's the connection that was divinely picked by the universe for you to be with. So yeah, let's go into this marriage situation real quick. I'm going into... You're welcome. You're welcome. Love and light to you. Let's get into this. Stupid Tibia, 2005, wants to know about a male, possibly marriage. Is there going to be... Okay, so we have the King of Wands coming. This person could be a fire sign, could be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius. I'm seeing really strong Leo energy. Lovers is in the reverse. I don't see a connection happening right this second. Let's see. Oh, absolutely. Appreciate you. I feel like you have this, like... Okay, I feel like a suitor does come to you, and it's not the particular person that you want. I think you're very picky when it comes to this individual. This individual is not going to be your everyday, average, normal connection that you're used to. This individual is going to be... It's going to fit all the check boxes when it comes to, like, you know, taking care of you, emotionally stable, all those things. But I just don't think it's the individual that you're attracted to that's coming towards you. I think that's the scenario. I think you're expecting Prince Charming, which, you know, Prince Charming comes in all shapes and, you know, all shapes and forms. Let's get further details. Why is this individual? Okay, so you are set on a particular individual that is financially set, is mature and wise and all these things. And I feel like you want someone that's loyal, which is normal. We all want that. But the scenario comes down to this. I think this individual is going to be the person that is going to be the one that has a fiery attitude. This individual is going to be a type of person that's going to not take no for an answer. They're going to keep being persistent with you. I think you're looking towards this earth sign, but the earth sign is looking in a different direction. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the fire sign is what's looking straight towards you. I think you really need to pay attention to a Leo or a fire sign, but I'm really seeing dominant Leo energy here. I really feel like this Leo is going to be coming towards you, and I think you need to take it, because this is going to be the Nine of Cups. This is what you'd be manifesting. Let's get a little bit more details about what this person's going to look like, and then I'm going into the all signs free cards. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to read what the other comment was, because I didn't have time, because I was in the process of doing a reading, answering a question. All right, let's take a looky look. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, this person's probably going to be younger than you. Let's take a look. Going to have darker hair. Yeah, let's take a look. Average build. This individual is going to have an average build. And then we'll take one more card from the... This individual could have green, like greenish hazel eyes, I'm getting. Okay, so this individual is going to definitely be a fire sign. They're going to be younger than you. Could possibly be a twin flame connection. Could have dark hair, average build, and like greenish hazel eyes. So that's what I'm getting for you. So hopefully that resonated with you. Love and light to you. Take care. Let's get on with this. Let's get on with the readings. You're welcome. Anytime. Love and light. Hopefully that resonated with you. Let's see. What I saw Dawn wrote something. Let's take a look. Sullivan broke no contact last night and tried to be nice, but then he made a comment. Why does he feel like I never believe he's happy for me? Then I'm doing things for myself. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, well, you know. Usually, what happens is that the question you want to ask? Please say yes. Is that the question you wanted to ask, Dawn? If you're still here. All right, so that's the question. All right. Universe, Selvin's a Sagittarius, Dawn is a Gemini. Why doesn't Selvin ever, like, get truly happy when Dawn's doing things for herself? Why is that? Okay. All right. Because he doesn't have balance himself. That's why. He feels like you won't need him anymore if you won't need him anymore financially, or he feels like he's being left out, and not really so much left out in the cold, but just left out in general. He has this issue. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. All right. And we have the Emperor. His pride gets in the way of a lot of things. Like, it's a pride thing. Like, he thinks in his mind that I'm not being judgmental. I mean, people are going to think this is a judgmental statement, but it's true. He's not okay with the balancing because he feels like you won't need him financially and he won't be able to bring the things that he needs to the table for you. And then he's got his pride that's there. His pride is like, women shouldn't be working and doing all these things. Women should be at home cooking and cleaning. He's set in those type of ways. He came from that type of background is what I'm getting. Like, but he wants basically to put it in all sense, he wants a traditional relationship where the man goes to work and the woman stays home. I have more, but when we're able to do the pass, okay. Honestly, he chose this relationship. I understand that. He may, at the beginning, he may have felt like it was cool to go be in balance. You do your thing and he does his thing. But it's not the case here because he knows dang well that he's not going to be able to compete with the situation. That's why the Emperor's here. He wants a traditional relationship. That's what it comes down to it at the end of the day. He wants it to be traditional. He wants it to be... He literally wants it to be that way. That's just the way it is. He wants traditional. He wants a woman that stays home and cooks and cleans while he goes out and gets the bacon and whatever. And then when it's not convenient for him anymore, then he wants you to get out and go get the bacon. It's like, it's kind of like a stubborn energy. He was raised that men go to work and women stay home type thing. That's the vibe I'm getting from that. So let's move on. Let's get on. Yeah, he's a hypocrite. That's why the Emperor's there. That's why he wants it his way when he wants it his way, when it's convenient for him. That's just the way it is. That's how it works in that situation. Does anybody have any other questions they'd like to ask before we start the 3-card reading for each zodiac sign? Yeah, he's a hypocrite. The Emperor should have gave you it. It's good when it's balanced, when it's convenient for him. I wonder if that will ever change. Universe, will Sylvan ever change his hypocritical ways? Let's get 3 cards, yes or no. 3 cards, yes or no. Will Sylvan ever? Yeah. He's taking until you change, too. That's the 8 of Swords energy. You guys mirror each other. Okay. I think he would be able to change if... Okay. Alright. This is... Okay. He blames you. Okay? He blames you in this predicament. Because... He sees you saying you want to do one thing, and then he sees you doing another, and in his mind, he feels like you are confused. Like it's like the temperance was before. It's like day and night. You guys are both in this energy. Like one day you feel this way, the next day you feel this way, next day you feel that way, and then here comes the Queen of Swords. He feels like if he doesn't act like this, then he in his mind he thinks you won't notice how he, you care, like type thing. He does this, yeah, it's okay, yeah, just to please you, so you won't have this verbal accostal with him, a fight with him. So he feels like he's avoiding conflict with this. In all reality, he's not comfortable with it being you going to work, him going to work, then you two sharing the housework, and then you two sharing the cooking. He's not about that. He comes from a culture where women stay home, cook, and clean, according to the emperor, traditional ways. Yeah, see, this is the thing. You guys are mirroring your guys' energy. I'm not going to change unless he changes. He changes, I change. It's kind of like a back and forth game here, and that's why Two of Pentacles here, you have to make a decision on what you're going to do, and you got to stick to it. If you're going to go to work and you're going to do what you're going to do, then you need to stick to it. If you're going to stay home and do the cooking and the cleaning, then you need to do it. But you can't, like, verbally accost somebody if this is the way you want it. And that goes for him, too. Like, he's got to understand, like, you can't be okay with it, and then when it kind of, like, fucks up your pride, you want to come over and try to say, hey, I don't want you doing this anymore. It's making me look bad as a man. Exactly. That's the thing. They want you a certain way, and then when you do it, then they find other fucking reasons to bitch. That's what I was trying to explain to you. There's the flags right there, Kate. Red flags like warning, caution, and then you enter in the cold zone. That's when you end up like silent treatment, not in contact with each other, cold shoulder type shit. And that's when the verbal accostal comes out, and that's when there's no emotions at that point, because they push you to that breaking point where you're like, well, if you don't like me like this, then why do you act like this? But the thing about it is this is the thing. If someone's asking you to change, make sure they're doing the changing too, because you can't expect yourself to be changing and putting all the effort into it if the other person's still wrapped up in their bullshit. That's the problem. And then you guys get caught up in this tit for tat. Well, if they ain't doing this, I'm going to do that. And if they ain't blah, blah, blah. And then it ends up in this. Where it ends up, first you start fighting and arguing and start saying shit you don't like. And then it starts getting to the point where I just want to end this relationship. And then it gets to the point where it's like, I'm going to isolate myself. I'm going to cut off contact. I'm just going to give them the cold shoulder. And that's what leads up to these things, because when you have one partner that is stubborn and wants to do things their way, and you have one partner that submits and makes them think it's okay, and you give into them every single time, they're going to expect that energy every single time. That's the problem. When you make change, you need to ask them to change something. Change comes within time. It's not like you can change this person overnight. No one changes overnight. There's habits that have to be broken. These people had these habits before they met you. These people were instilled this way of life before they met you. It's your job as you to do what you can do for yourself, but you can ask somebody, hey, if you're going to change this, I'll change this. And you'll see their reaction to it. And if they're not willing to make those sacrifices for you, then at that point, why are you doing everything to please them at that point? Because they're not even sacrificing anything for you. At that point, they've exposed themselves. The runner-chaser vibe is always going to be there when you're in a twin flame. You're always going to have this problem. When you stop chasing them and they start chasing you, Okay, when the chaser becomes the runner, and the runner becomes the chaser, at that point your relationship is either at a make or break at that point. Because once the runner turns into the chaser, they're only going to chase you so many times. And then they're eventually going to just call it quits. That's just the reality of it. They're going to end up just calling it an end. The chaser has to understand what it was like for them to be the chaser. You're probably thinking in your mind, well, it's about time you got in contact with me. It's about time this started happening for me. It's about time. The thing about it is this, though. Remember all those times that you were chasing. Remember all those times that you were not in contact. What that made you feel like. It's not tit for tat. This is not how this is supposed to go. You're supposed to learn from this. If you're acting like this Two of fucking Pentacles and you're consistent mirroring each other's bullshit, then you're going to expect this outcome every single time. This is what happens. One person feels like they're owed and one person feels like they're not given enough. And it ends up being a crossfire between the twin flames. The problem is if the twin flames can kind of like have a mutual meeting ground. I'm not saying that they're always going to agree, because that's not the case. Twin flames are complete opposites of you. They're going to be the type of people that come into your life and teach you lessons that you never learned before with somebody else. And this is going to hurt worse than like a previous boyfriend or a previous girlfriend or whatever. It's going to hurt worse with them. You're going to be like, I've never been through this type of energy before. This is some real fuckery. It will fuck with your head. It will get you to think, what the hell am I doing here? How did I get this far deep into this? I normally don't do this. Trust me, it happens to people. I am one of them. I'm involved in a twin flame right now to myself. A twin flame soulmate connection. We are literally in separation. Like, sometimes separations come in phases where it has to get that other person some time to realize what they really need to do with themselves, and that gives you time to get what you need done with yourself. I was conversating with another tarot reader about a couple weeks ago. We were talking about how sometimes it's called shadow working has to be done, where you have these things that are lingering around in your energy that you have to go and try to work on and remove. And the universe separates the two of you for a purpose of time. And like he told me, if they come back, great. That means that your connection is going to continue on and you guys are on the right path. But if that individual doesn't come back, that's not the end of the world. That just means that they're just not ready to come forth with their journey yet. And that's just something you're going to have to realize. People want to pressure people doing their journeys. That's not how this works. Twin flames don't work like that. It takes time for a twin flame to actually commute the connection. Like, some people don't even understand what a twin flame is. Most people get into relationships and think, oh, well, this guy is just, or this female is just plays a lot of games. It's tit for tat. A lot of running back and forth. I'm tired of it. It's kind of getting old. But at the same time, you got to realize, though, if you don't understand the connection, you're not understand the purpose of the situation. And that's why a lot of tarot readers don't like to talk about twin flame energies, is because people don't understand that. They automatically assume when they hear twin flame connection, like, one's older, one's younger. One comes from a different culture. Other one comes from, another culture. One is masculine, one is feminine. One is the chaser, one is the runner. One is the one that will do everything in the relationship, and the other one has addictions, has a lot of, mental health issues, things like that. There's always going to be one party that's going to be different from the other. And people go into this and think, oh, well, this is my situation. This must be my twin flame. That's not how that works. You literally got to know what you're talking about when you're dealing with a twin flame, because you have karmic relationships too that can mimic a twin flame and make you think you guys are twin flames. But all reality, this individual is just the type of person that comes in and teaches you a lesson. But people fall in love with their karmics, marry them, and then live in a whole lifetime of hell. Like, I'm talking straight up hell. Like, it doesn't ever get good. It's always bad. And the thing about it is this, with a twin flame comes in, they make you feel like you're on top of the world. Things are good for a while, and then all of a sudden the cycle starts up again. The twin flame is starting to start fights with the collective. And then the runner starts fights with the chaser. And then the runner's like, well, God, things are getting really too good here. It's just too good to be true. I'm going to have to do something here to sabotage the scenario. Because why? Because I'm scared to actually open up my heart chakra and allow this individual all the way in. So they'll say things like, well, you didn't cook dinner right, or you didn't do this right, or you could have done this. Why didn't you say something? Blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, what the fuck? Were we just doing good just a few seconds ago? Like, I could have sworn everything was just going so smoothly. And they'll start throwing shit like, you're smothering me. I need some space. And you're like, fuck, we don't even spend enough time as it is. Like, you're like in your mind, like, what? And then they're finding their way out. And then they leave. And then your person comes back like in a few days, or possibly even the same day. But twin flames usually run off for a couple of days, probably even weeks at a time. And you're just like, and they're not contacting you, and just out of nowhere, they just show up and they're like, I know, I really screwed things up. I fucked it up. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was overwhelmed. Things were just getting over, I just didn't know what to do. That's how you know you're in a twin flame connection, because you'll always be the one that be like, well, yeah, I understand that. You'll express your boundaries. You'll tell them about them. But the thing about it is this, the masculine wants things their way. And the feminine always gives the masculine what they want. And it always ends up being that way. We end up submitting. And it's really, really, really sad when you see that, because it's like you'll probably have a friend or somebody, just looking on the outside, everybody. Don't take this as what you say. But I do offer readings. Yes, I do. You can go to my email. You can email me. I can do it through Zoom, or I can do it through Messenger as well. I like the person to see them. I don't do those videos. I think it's a ripoff, because you don't know if those are pre-made and done and given to everybody. Just a heads up. So I do not give readings like that. So I do mine live. Like right now, I do mine live. I do my shorts that way because you can't do shorts for 3 seconds on here, so it doesn't work. So I do my shorts this way, but when it comes to my readings, I do them live. So just giving you 411. So my thing about it is this. So when you do it to twin flame, you might be sitting on the outside looking in, and you're probably seeing somebody that you know. Just hypothetically, this is just a hypothetical. You're seeing somebody that you know. You're looking on the outside, or you could have seen this as a child. You see your parents, or you see somebody you know in a relationship, and you're like, you're looking out going, damn, why doesn't they just leave this person? Why don't they just move on from this individual? It's not that easy. People assume that you can just walk out the door, especially when you're done with twin flame. It's not that simple. That person's energy is inside of you. You split your soul between you two. It's like this other person's your other half. You feel so incomplete without this individual in your life. Like, it hurts to see this individual not with you. And people are like, well, God, it's so simple. Just go find somebody else. It's not like that. Nobody else will ever measure up to your twin flame. It just never happens that way. You can go out. You can talk to people. You can go and date other people. But you'll always be like, I don't know. I don't feel this connection. I'm not going to deal with, nope, I can't do this. And what happens is because your bond with your twin flame is so immensely strong that no one will ever measure up to that connection. And your masculine knows this, because that's why your masculine is able to do what they do. They do things to you, and they know they can come back because they know that nobody will ever be able to take their spot. And that's just what happens with twin flames. I've had people ask me, I've been in my connection for over 12 years. They're like, well, why don't you just leave him? He consistently takes off. He acts like he doesn't care, blah, blah, blah. That's part of the masculine. That's what they do. But what people don't realize is they act like they don't care, but deep down inside it kills them. It kills them. If they were to see you with somebody else, the masculine, it would kill them. It would put them through so much pain that we couldn't even imagine. See, we express our pain. We as the feminine express our pain. We're the ones that say, God, this hurts so bad. We're the ones watching tarot readings. We're the ones trying to figure out our connections. We're the ones trying to get this bond fixed. with our person, because that's how much deeply we care. The masculine is not watching tarot readings. The masculine is not out there trying to figure out how to fix the connection. The masculine is just living in the moment. They're your risk takers. They're living in the moment. Once they realize, like I'm sure you had people go to the other side of the grass, thinks is greener, and they end up finding out that it wasn't that great, and they end up back to you and going, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so sorry. Could you please just take me back? And at that point, they're being sincere. But it will come to another point to where you are either too nurturing, too loving, too much of a dream come true, and it scares the fuck out of these twin flames, and it makes the masculine run. Because they run because they don't know how to take in this. I don't know if you've ever had somebody tell you, God, you're like a dream come true. I've never been treated like this in a relationship. And you're like feeling like on heaven. You're like, oh my God, really? And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, here comes this fucking argument. And you're like, wait, whoa, didn't you just tell me I was the best thing that ever came into your life? Yeah, but you're just too smothering. This is too much. I can't do this. And it's because they can't process it. So they have to run. And they feel like they can't have just one person to fulfill all their needs. That's what it comes down to. They can't believe that one person can actually give them everything they've ever wanted. And it scares the shit right out of them. So what do? They jet and they run. And they try to go find connections somewhere else. But the thing about it is this, they don't ever get the connection that they have with you. So they end up coming back to you. That's what happens with the twin flame. And what tarot readers don't like to go in, they're like, we don't like to label our connections. Well, whether you like to label them or not, it's a reality check. You have soulmates, you have twin flames, and you have karmics. That's just the reality of it. Your soulmates are the people you meet in this life. Your karmics are the ones supposed to come and teach you a lesson. And your twin flame is the individual that you made in a past life connection. You guys made a promise to one another that you will meet each other in each life. So you have a lifetime commitment to this person. So you could have spent 4 or 5 lifetimes with this individual and didn't even know it. Had no clue what's going on. And you're just like back with your individual. And you're like, you're going through it again. So that's just the way it works. Some people do meet their twin flame. Some people don't. Like, it just happens. There is a point in time where universe will break a twin flame union. They will end the contracts. Contracts can always be broke. It's just whether the universe feels like the situation calls for it. Like, if you're one of those individuals that consistently see 1111, that's twin flame. If you're one of those individuals that sees your numerology number and their numerology number all the damn time, that's the twin flame. If you're consistently seeing things that remind you of your person that you normally wouldn't see in other spots, that's a twin flame. You've got to understand that when people are in these connections, it's not that easy to just leave them. When that individual does that to you, you have to take the time to yourself, and you literally have to allow yourself this time to heal yourself. Give yourself the TLC that you were given to yourself that you weren't given to yourself when you're with your partner. This is what this time is for. It's time for you to either make yourself more self-sufficient. It's either time to make yourself get out of this funk and actually get yourself back up where you were before. It's time for you. I'm sorry to say this. Have you ever been in a position where person has left, you get fucking depressed, you feel like you can't eat, you're having a hard time sleeping, you don't want to get cleaned up, you just want to just go, whatever, I have to go to work, my day goes on, whatever. And then all of a sudden your person's gone, and then you're in that funk for a few days, but then you start saying, I'm going to go take that shower. You know what? I'm going to put on that suit that I have put away for a while. I have not put it on in a minute, or I'm going to go put my makeup and hair done, and I'm going to get some, I'm going out for me. That's what you're supposed to be doing when your twin flame is gone. You're supposed to be taking care of yourself. You're supposed to be giving yourself that TLC, and people don't understand that. Like, your twin flame is if this is your individual and this person's supposed to be with you, no one can take that connection away from you. No matter how many times they take off, no matter how many times they leave, no matter how many times you guys break up and get back, ain't no one going to take your connection away. No matter if they go out with somebody else, they'll find their way back to you. It never fails. I've been in this twin flame connection. Apparently I've lived mine 3 lives before, and I got 4 more lives to go. So, and when I got my twin flame connection reading done, it was so accurate. Like, things started making sense why I was in the scenario that I'm in, because at this time in my life, I'm more independent than I was in my previous life. So I'm more sticking to my grounds. I wasn't as submissive as I was in my previous life. I'm more, I'm like the Queen of Wands. I'm more standing on my business now. I don't tolerate like the disrespect. I don't tolerate all the other things I used to tolerate. But the thing about it is this: for every lesson, there is a reward for it. There is a consequence or reward. So you either have to choose your battles when you're dealing with the twin flame. Like, there are times that you should chase them, yes, and there's times you shouldn't chase them. The times that you should chase them is when things are like really, really heavy and you get a bad gut feeling about your individual. That's the time when you go chase. That's the time when you go check. That's the time when you're dreaming about your individual. That's the time you need to go reach out and find out what's going on, because those are warning signs that your twin flame is not in great standings, and that you need to get out there and you need to find out what's going on with your individual. You're not dreaming about this individual because you miss them. You're dreaming about this individual because the individual is calling for you. That's just the way it is. You'll have a telepathic relationship with your individual. It's crazy. Like, as well as you're seeing 1111, they're seeing 1111. As well as you're going through dreams, they're going through dreams. It's just, the thing about it is this: sometimes the masculine gets scared about coming back to the feminine, because we are the type that will verbal accost. We will give you that verbal beatdown and that lashing. And that's what people don't understand with the twin flame connection. Like, we'll be like, well, why did you do this? You shouldn't have done this to me. I didn't do anything to you. And they're going to be like, you're right. I didn't do anything to you. You're right. You didn't do anything to deserve this. I don't know what I was thinking. The problem is that they weren't thinking, because they're the masculine. They don't have that natural nurturing inside of them. They don't have, they're like the fool card. They jump out, they leap, they go out, whatever happens, happens. We are cautious. We're nurturing. We're caring. We're psychics. We have those instincts, like, I don't think you should be doing this. Honestly, I think you should be doing something else. They take that as control, not as advice. What were you trying to control me for? I can make my own decisions. You're not my mother or father. Like, you could back up off me, like, right now. And all you're doing is coming from a loving space, just trying to make it easier for your individual. But they don't see it that way. They see it as being trapped and controlled. And that's the situation that you have to live with. Because once they realize that the decision that they made was stupid, they end up coming back to you and going, yeah, I should have listened to you. You think? Like, the thing about it is this: like, you have to explain this to your individual. I'm not out to hurt you. I'm only here to help you. And sometimes the twin flames, the masculines, try to put you in that mother-father role. They try to get you to nurture them and take care of them like you're their parent. That's always going to be the case. Whoever is the masculine in the relationship is always going to want to be the one taken care of. The feminine is always going to be, and feminines can be male or female. Don't take feminine as like, well, I'm in a relationship and I'm a guy. It doesn't matter. You could still be a feminine. You could have the feminine energy. You could be the one that's probably being the father figure in your girlfriend's life. How you're financially taking care of her, how you're financially making sure she's okay, how you're checking up on her and whatnot. And she's like, I don't need a dad right now. Can you please stop? You're like smothering me. That's the masculine. You'll always have a masculine and a feminine in a relationship. You'll have the one that's always concerning, caring, affectionate, and you'll have the one that's always standoffish, wanting to take risks, trying to like get their space. Like, you're going to notice, like, you're going to try to like communicate with this individual, like, hey, we should go on a trip. Do you think we really can go on a trip right now? Do you think we can even afford it? And you're thinking, well, I wouldn't have brought it up if we couldn't. You know, I just want to spend some time with you. Well, God, you see me every day. That's the masculine. The masculine's doing that because you're getting too close to their heart box and they don't like it. So now they're going to run. Now you're going to start sensing their attitude starts changing. They're going to start going cold. You're going to start asking questions. Is there anything wrong? If there was anything wrong, I'd tell you. type thing. And then you're going to be like, well, God, you're acting really different. And they'll look at you and be like, well, I'm sorry that I'm not meeting your expectations about what you expect for me to do. And then they end up leaving. And you're like, whoa, this wasn't even supposed to go like this. That's their exit. That's their way to get out. Because they can't be forced to face their emotions. They can't be forced to face what's going on. So they run. If you're in a situation like this is not your fault, collective. It's not. It's not your fault. This is just the process of it. They have to graduate from the runner to the chaser. And when you do have them chasing you, and I'm going to warn you about this, don't use this to your advantage. Because the runner, when they turn the chaser, they only chase you so many times and they move on. So if you're going to be like, I don't want you back, go away. Eventually they're not going to come back and it's going to be a real thing. And then you're going to go back to chasing them again. So the process starts all over. Then you're back in the same predicament. Now they're back to being the runner and you're back to being the chaser. So usually when the runner comes the chaser, they usually come back with a sincere apology and they try to make changes. That's the reality of it. But if the individual is coming back and not showing any type of like apology or any type of proof that they're wanting to make this work, then at that point, you're just going to have to realize that you're back to being the chaser and they're back to being the runner. There's signs for this stuff. People just don't pay attention to it. People are just like, but my person, God, every time I try to do something nice for them, they just get moody and turn into a jerk. Well, that's why, because they're so scared of opening up their heart chakra and allowing this true love to come in. And they can't believe that somebody loves them this much. That's what it really comes down to. They can't believe that this individual loves them that much. Like, you're wanting something. You're gaining something from this. There's always something with the runner. There's always something with that individual. It's always like, you're doing this for a reason. I know you are. No, this is genuinely coming from my heart. I genuinely love you. I want the best for you. I don't want to see you going through this anymore. And then you'll notice your person will either have a sex addiction, will either have an addiction to drugs, an addiction to alcohol. Hell, they might even have an addiction to fighting and having like a very aggressive temper. And it usually ends up being that way. The collective is the calm collective, wanting to make things work, finding solutions, the nurturing, always coming to the rescue. That's the chaser. The chaser always goes through that. Oh, like, I don't know, you probably have had somebody in your life where you were so mad at them, they pissed you off so bad, but they called you up out of nowhere and they're like, oh my God, I need your help. There's something just blah, blah, blah just happened and I can't believe this. Could you please help me? And of course you're going to be like, yeah, I'll be there for you. I'm coming to your rescue. That's what we do as the chaser. We come to their rescue. So that's kind of a little 411 on your twin flame analogy. So if you're in the middle of a twin flame, yeah, it could be, okay, if I'm going to tell you right now, if you're having your ears ringing, your left ear is someone's talking good about, your right ear is losing money, just a 411. But usually, like, you'll have some sort of signification of, like, an intuition where you're going to go check on your individual. Like, you always have this scenario. You always have this. It never fails. I personally get dreams of my twin flames coming back. Like, I literally go to sleep, I'll wake up and I'll look at my friends and my family. I'm like, he's coming back. And they're like, what do you mean? I just had a dream he's coming back. And they think I'm crazy. And they're like, yeah, okay. All of a sudden, here comes the knock on the door. Bump, bump, bump. And they open it and they're like, holy fuck. That's how strong your flame connection is. That's how strong your bond is with this individual. You feel things for this individual that, nobody else can understand. And that's the thing. Hi, Maria. How are you? Oh, what's your question? Write it one more time. I'll fill it out for you. Go ahead. I'll get it going for you. What's your question, Maria? You have to accept the fact that twin flames come into play. It's what it is. Will Helen pass the exam? All right. Universe, will Helen pass the exam? Let's find out. Ooh. Okay, you got the 5 of Cups. 3 cards, yes or no. Seems like Helen needs to do some more studying. I feel like she will pass it, but I feel like she's not studying enough with this Page of Swords. I could tell Helen's stressed out about this. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, I'm going to say something right now. Helen needs to quit thinking about it so much and stressing so much. She needs to study more. The studying needs to happen. She needs to be where she can't be distracted. Because I really feel like she has a good opportunity of actually making this happen. So it's a yes, but I would study more just to be on the safe side. So there you go, Maria. All right, everybody. Are we ready to do the 3-card reading for everybody that's going on? Or do we still want to talk about twin flames? I'll watch in the comments down below. If you guys want to get on with the reading, we can do that. Or we can still talk about the twin flame situation. I can actually find out. She'll pass, but the thing about it is that she's got to study. Studying is the thing. She's got to study more. She's got to be in a quiet environment where she's not being disturbed. She will pass, yes. But I feel like she's not giving herself enough time to study. So that's just a warning before the exam. So yes, she will pass. All right, so does anybody want to still talk about twin flames? Or do we want to do this? You're welcome. Love and light to you, Maria. Thank you for coming back. Do we want to do twin flame talk about and find out if we're with our twin flames? Or do we want to do the 3-card reading? I'm going to let you guys make the decision. Type it down below, please. Let me know what y'all want to do. This is all about you guys. You guys make the call in this situation. I'm letting you guys make the call. If you guys want to find out the 3-card reading for each zodiac sign, or do you guys want to talk about twin flames still? I can find out if you want to find out if you guys are in a twin flame connection or not. I had to find out mine through tarot as well. What is Helen's future job, and will she be successful? Universe, will Helen be successful? Yes or no? Yes or no? 3 cards, yes or no? Maria's asking, will Helen be successful? Okay, let's find out. I feel like yes, 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 Helen will be successful. Yes. Yes. She got the World card. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. Let's find out what jobs Maria's going to do. Hi, does my ex still love me? We're both Virgos. Oh, we're in Virgo season too. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I feel like Maria, she's going to be doing something when it comes to like finances. Probably like, I don't know. I'm going to say accounting, banker. Yeah, I'm going to say something towards money situation. I feel like she's really good with money. So yeah, money's going to be her thing. So I like accountant or a banker or something to do with money. Okay. Let's go in. Does my ex still love me? We're both Virgos. Myra. Myra wants to know, does her ex still love her? They're both Virgos. Okay, this individual's coming out of the 8 of Swords. So they're coming, they're coming out of that mental prison. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. This individual is going to come back slowly. I have a feeling this okay, my question is this. Does your partner have a tendency of ghosting you for a while, then slowly coming back here, Myra? Yeah, this individual's coming back. And yes, they do still love you. They have the 6 of Wands. Let's find out your individual's feelings towards you right now. What they wouldn't be willing to say. Yeah. Myra, this individual, okay, us earth signs, I'm an earth sign too. I'm a Capricorn. Will I pass my psychiatry exam in October and get... Alright, I'll get your second... One second. Let me get the message and I'll get yours. Let's find out. Alright. Why do we have to be apart? They don't understand why you guys are apart. And it says, our love will never cease to exist because he wants you. I wish you were mine. Okay, I think this thing back and forth with you guys is becoming to be an issue for this individual. Like, it seems like it puts him in a mental prison every time you guys separate, every time you guys take away your guys' energy. And when he does find the courage to come back and do these things, it takes him a long time to come back because he's trying to process this mentally. Because earth signs don't feel emotions like that. We're not emotional people. We're logical people. So when we break up because, oh, you cheated on me? It's over. Goodbye. I'm done. No questions asked. Shut the door. Or if they don't respect your opinion, we break up on those ground terms. We don't take it from an emotional standpoint. We don't look at it like, well, maybe this person's going through something. Maybe they're just, no, we go straight to the point when we're earth. So the thing is, when you break up, it takes an emotional toll on him, whether you're around or not. And it puts him in a mental prison. So I really do think you guys are getting back together. I really see this happening. You just got to get... Yeah, I mean, communication's always the thing here. Like, this individual had to take time for themselves. Like I said, this person has a tendency of going away for a while, then coming back. And this is his, like I said, he's out of that mental prison. I think he wants to communicate what's going on because I really think deep down inside, he has this passion for you. He just doesn't want to keep going the same routines. You guys have tendency have a break up over stupid shit. I know, I've done it before. I'm an earth sign. We break up over stupid things and then we miss them and then we want them to come back. And then they don't come back as quickly as we want them to. So, heads up, this individual does want to have a conversation with you with the Eight of Swords in reverse. All right, let's get into this. Will I pass my psychiatry exam in October and get a seat in the BBH hospital for psychology? January. Let's find out. Okay. Sorry about that alarm, y'all. You're welcome. Talk it out. Don't be afraid to express your passion for the individual either, because that's another thing we lack, is expressing passion. Okay. You're welcome. Let's get ahead. Let's find out what's going on with Amani, 99. Will they pass their psychiatry exam in October? Oh, I think this is going towards a yes. And get that seat. They're going to be a doctor. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see this being definitely going in your favor. I think you're overthinking the situation. You're stressing it so badly that it keeps you like stuck. But I do see you succeeding. Like, look at that Sun card. That's like, wow. You've got the action and the discipline to do it. I feel like you're really going to be a really, really, really good doctor. But the thing about it is this. You got to stop stressing this. Let's see. Yep. Got to let go of yourself in that mental prison. You got to push forward. You know, the universe is giving you this gift and this opportunity. You are going to get that chair. You are. You're definitely going to do it. You're going to pass it in October. Love and light to you. I have a good feeling. Yeah, but you got to release that stuff. See, this is telling you to release it. Like, move away from what's stressing you out. Move away from what's getting you stuck. I feel like you're not getting outside enough. I think you're hibernating and you're not getting enough fresh air. So, there you go. Feelings towards Ramazri. He really wants to marry me. Ma'am, can you tell in English? He really wants to marry me. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Love and light to you. Okay. You need to get out. You need to get that air. Once you get that clarity, I think you need to go somewhere where it's near water so you can get that replenished of the... So you can get that cleansing you need. Like, when people go near water, it's weird. When you watch water, you see all your stress and all the, your worries start floating away with the water. But breathing air, fresh air is always good for you. So get out and get some air. All right, let's see. Ooh, okay. Feelings. He really wants to marry me, ma'am. I don't think you're ready for marriage, Amani. I don't think you're ready. I think you're scared. I think you're scared with the Two of Pentacles. And with the Justice in reverse and the Chariot, I think you're thinking this person's moving way too fast. Yeah, you're definitely in panic mode here. You're like, whoa. I like you and all, but I wasn't expecting all this. Chariot. Whew. It's happening way too fast, huh? What did you do to this guy? Got this guy falling in love with you and everything, wanting to make sure you're not going nowhere. Okay, let's see what the situation, let's see why he's doing what he's doing. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you are currently finding yourself in. See? I feel like with this situation, you need to look in your heart box. You need to like ask yourself, do you really? I believe this individual wants you. I mean, I could take a look. Let's take a look and use another confirmation. Then I'm going to answer the other question. Is Helen's future husband? Okay, we're going to find out about that in a second. All right, let's go into this. I'm using the Angel Romance deck to clarify this. Yeah, I mean, I do see here with the Justice in reverse, there's not really much balance between the two of you. Like, I feel like if you marry this person, you're gonna make a mistake. I think you're scared. I think no matter what I tell you about your individual, if I could tell you this person is wanting to marry you and give you the world, I still think you're scared to marry this person. I think you're scared in general. Let's see. Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your... This is a twin flame connection, by the way. Oh, yeah. This is a twin flame. Marrying your twin flame is a very strong connection. I'm going to tell you that right now. I married mine. Oh, yes. I'm going to get another confirmation from another deck because I'm going to find out what the dealio is. Why does he want to marry... I'm going to find out why he wants to marry you because this is kind of abolish. Why does he want to marry you so quickly? Twin flames marry quick, I will say. I got married to my twin flame really, really fast. Why does Ramadazia Dub want to... Why does her individual want to marry... Oh, this sucker's courting you. I really do think this individual really does love you. This individual does not want to let you go. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Temperance. Yep. You guys are twin flames. I think take some time. I see your question, Maria. I'll read it. I think you need to take some time with yourself. Seek some balance. Yeah, you can marry him. Yeah, you can. This is your twin flame. Yes. I could see he already proposed with this 9 of Cups. Look at this. And you're like, oh, I'm so shocked. Oh, my God. Yeah, I do see that you guys are going to get married. I do see you saying yes. I do see you getting married. Yes. Okay, there it goes. There's your question. So, you guys are twin flame connection because when you have somebody from a previous life, that's usually your twin flame coming in trying to make things happen. So there you go. There's your twin flame. Hope that resonated with you. All right, let's go to Maria. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Maria. Okay. Maria. Helen's husband. Okay, let's go into that. Let's find out what's going on with Helen's husband. Yeah, you can marry him. What's going on with Helen's husband? Universe, what's going on with Helen's husband? Okay. There's the 2 of Wands. Sitting and waiting. Hoping. Helen's not going to find a husband if she keeps staying inside. Just giving you a heads up. Helen needs to get out there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is all... Okay, yeah. Okay. There's a fire sign that's out there for her. Could be an Aries, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius. I really feel like she needs to get out there, though. I feel like she's shutting herself off. She's closed herself off, but she's emotionally available to someone to come in. But this is the thing. No one can know you exist unless you get out there. That's the problem. She's got to be able to get out there. She's got to start mingling with people, because you can't communicate with you can't just sit in the house and manifest somebody to come to you and they're going to come knocking on your door one day. That's not how this works. She's going to have to get out there and start making things happen. Like, she needs to get out and travel. She needs to get out. I believe when she starts getting out there, she'll meet this fire sign. So that's what I got for Helen. Anybody else have any questions they'd like to ask? Anything else? If anybody has any other questions they'd like to ask, just go ahead and ask them, and I'll be more than happy. And then I'll be moving on probably to the 3-card reading for each zodiac sign, what's going to be expected for each sign. Appreciate all your love and support. If you guys are new, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I come on live. I do more lives than I do videos. I feel like it's better to do it in the now so you can see what's going on. Please read the age detail, and is he in another country? Yeah, traveling was definitely in the thing with the Two of Wands. Like, she's got to get out there. In order, he could be in another country, because I did have the world at the bottom. But the thing is, I could find out about the age difference. Is Helen's person going to have an age difference? What's going to be the age difference? Give me the male for the male being older, or the female being older, universe. She's going to be older, they're going to be younger. So he's going to be younger than her. So there you go. Alright, will my daughter get a job next week? Yes. Sarah wants to know if her daughter's going to have a job next week, universe. Give me 3 cards, yes or no. Will Sarah have a job? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on. I'm trying to get this. Okay, that flopped on the floor. Let's get it. Oh, here's the Two of Wands. One more card. Yes, this individual will get a job next week. Yes. I see here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this individual is putting applications in places that it's not going to suit them. That's why the process has been so long and slow. If this individual gets out and gets a job in the field that they want to do, like if they like to sell clothes, if they like to do jewelry, if they like to do food industry, if they like to do things like that, something that this your daughter is passionate about. She's got to be passionate about this job that she wants, because the universe ain't going to put her in a place where she's not going to want to be there and quit. That's why the job scene's been a little bit on the slow side for her. I bet you she's put applications in and she hasn't heard anything about them. That's what I'm getting from this scenario. I'm getting that she's putting jobs in, but it ain't the jobs that she needs to do. I understand she wants a job ASAP, but the universe doesn't work like that. The universe puts you in positions to where you're going to succeed, not fail. So if she's not hearing back from these other places, she needs to start applying for places that she actually wants to do and enjoy, that she'll actually want to go out and do them. Because I really feel like she'll get that job with the Queen of Pentacles. We are in Virgo energy, by the way, so yes. You're welcome. Yeah, so she's applying for jobs that she wants to get, and that I would say she needs to apply around places that are going to be convenient for her as well, because if she's applying for a job that's going to take her an hour and a half to commute, she's not going to like her job. So she needs to apply with a job that's going to be where she's going to be comfortable and happy, because the universe don't want to put her in a place where it's going to take her money to get there. Yeah, so that's pretty much. She needs to find someone that's close. She needs to be where she's happy. Yeah, you're welcome, Sarah, anytime. Anybody else have any questions they'd like to ask during this time? Queen Cappy's here to answer your questions. Just let me know when you're ready for your questions. Split the deck. Anybody have any questions they'd like to ask right now? If not, I'm going to be moving into 3-card reading for each zodiac sign. So I'm here to help anybody that needs some help. Please, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. hit the notification bell so you never miss another live. I go live, I try to go live every day. Try to go live every day. I'll give it a few more minutes. I know it takes time to write questions. I'm not rushing anybody. Just pretty soon I'll be getting on and just doing the 3 card for each zodiac sign. All right, since we ain't got no questions, we're going into zodiacs. Let's do this. We're going into Aries. What's going on with Aries? 3 cards. All right. We've got the Page of Swords for Aries. What else is going on with Aries right now? What does Aries need to hear? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So we have the Page of Swords. I feel like Aries, you're going to be taking a test or be getting some sort of like promotion to where you're going to have to study to get that position that you need. I feel like if you're in school right now, you're going to be taking this test that's going to determine whether you're going to move forward in the career that you're going to succeed, or you know, whatever's moving forward your way. If you're worried about your home life is going good. Family's great. Family's doing good. But I feel like here, Aries, I'm kind of concerned with the Ace of Wands. I feel like your passion has kind of like died down, that you're not your normal self lately. That I feel like you're just like, you're burnt out. You're just not your normal self. And I feel like you need to take some time to yourself and actually go out and actually do something that's, I'm going to say, off the wall, risky type thing. Because I really feel like you've been doing everything. It's been so predictable with this earth energy here. You've been doing everything. It's been predictable. I think you need to get out there and do something, just like go to a club, go to a movie randomly. Don't even look to see what's playing. Just walk up to the theater, pick then. I'm seeing that you need to like go randomly, go hang out with some friends. Just hit them up and just go out. You need to do something on a random, just not something that's easy. So that's what I have for you, Aries. All right, we're moving on to Taurus right now. Find out what's going on with our Taurians. What's going on, Taurus? What does Taurus need to know what's going on right now? All right, I have the High Priestess. I do have the Ace of Cups. What else do we have for Taurus? What else do we have for Taurus? What's going on right now for Taurus? This is a 3-card reading for Taurus. All right. All right. Okay. So I see here, I feel like with the High Priestess, I feel like your intuition has been down lately. I feel like you've been kind of like thinking to yourself, where do I go from here type thing. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be at. I think at this point, universe is telling you with the Ace of Cups, you need to look deep down inside in yourself and turn into your heart. Your heart is going to show you the way of what you need to do something. I think you're going through a mind and heart matter. I think this has something to do with possible relationship or a decision when it comes to making going towards a new career or trying to move to a new school. I think something in that aspect. I think you're doing a mind over heart thing, but the universe wants you to do the heart thing because your mind's not exactly on the clearest of clears. If this is a relationship, universe wants you to know that you're going to be back in union with this person. If this is a separation, if this isn't a separation and you're single, expect someone to be coming in, possibly a water sign here, Taurus. It's going to be probably a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do have the Knight of Wands. This energy is going to come in quickly. I feel like when you go back to your individual, that spark that you once had is going to bring you back to life. I also see that if you're not in a relationship, that you're going to be going out and then you're going to meet this individual. This individual is going to come to you like either at a party or at an outing or somewhere. You're going to meet this individual while you're out. This could be a concert. This could be... It's somewhere where music's going to be there and it's going to be fun. So I do get that for you. That's what I have for Taurus. Let's move on to Cancer. Let's find out what's going on with Cancer. Good luck, Taurus. What's going on with Cancer right now? What does Cancer need to know what's going on right now with the 3 card? Okay, we got that. Oh, that came back for you. All right, Cancer, you want to play around? Okay, this is love for sure. Okay. All right, so I feel like you're in this energy of like, I think you're going out and you're putting a front with your actions, showing that it's not bothering you, but deep down inside, this is like a mental, it's like you got a headache from thinking about it so much. But I feel like you've now put it aside so you could get this action out there. I feel like you're getting out there now here, Cancer. I feel like you're just like, if this individual wants to play these mental games, I'm not even going to waste my time trying to figure out what's going on. I'm going out to enjoy my life. But I really think when you're by yourself, I think you think about this individual a lot. Do understand that this person is going to come, that this person is supposed to be with you. If you are in a relationship right now, could possibly be a Gemini, could be an air sign, could be a Libra, could be Aquarius, could be a Gemini. We already said Gemini, but I also have fire here as well. So they could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Take what resonates with you. But I feel like when you're with this person brings out the fiery inside of you, but at the same time, they get you in this place where you're stuck. But I feel like with the separation that's happening between you two, that you're not letting it hold you back. You're not letting it hold you down. So that's what I got for you. All right. Keep moving forward here, Cancer. Cancer, it's been a good time for you, so you've been lucky. All right, let's move on to Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? What's happening with... Oh, Gemini's got the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Let's find out what's going on with Gemini. Okay. Two of Cups in reverse and Seven of Cups in reverse. Ah, Gemini. Back to doing the same old thing, huh? All right. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you're in this energy where you're just like, I know what I need to do, but the question is, when? I know I want to get rid of all this old shit and bring in the new shit, but I just don't know if I'm capable of letting it happen yet. I really think that you're like allowing the moon phases to determine out what's going on with your daily life. I really feel like you're really receptive to the moon changes, and it's affecting you emotionally and mentally to where it's fucking up your logical decisions. I feel like you're just getting in that position here, Gemini, where you're like, I know I should be doing this, but for some weird reason I did that, and I don't know why. Because the moon is messing with the moon phases are messing with your logical point of views. So there you go. You have the Two of Cups in reverse. You could be in separation with your person. This person, it's like they feel like they're emotionally closed off, but deep down inside they're not. I feel like this individual wants to come forward, but I feel like they just are not ready to take that step towards you yet, Gemini. With the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're confused. Like, I feel like no matter what cup you pick, you're fucked. That's the vibe I'm getting from you, Gemini. It's like, no matter what cup or where I try to go to, I even try to take the long route, the short route, whatever, I end up getting screwed. So I really think with this situation, I'm going to get another card to confirm it. Yeah, the Hangman. I really think you need to get in that space to where I'm not saying that you shouldn't care, but this the energy of where you're able to be comfortable in the space that you're in without giving a fuck what anybody else thinks type situation. Because the Hangman is a person that is comfortable being in a situation to where it doesn't affect them, like they adapt. The thing about it is this, I think you need to adapt to your situation when it comes to the Hangman here, Gemini. You gotta adapt to your surroundings. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go to Leo. I gotta do Leo. Leo's gotta come out. Okay, Leo. All right. Oh, shit. King of Cups energy. Someone got an emotional awakening. We're gonna find out what. Okay, manifesting. All right, cool. All right. All right, here we go. Sorry, I know I did the order out of line, but I go which one calls for it the most, and Cancer needed to come before Gemini, so I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way the order was told to be come through. So, the King of Cups. I feel like here, Leo, I feel like you're finally getting this emotional wake-up call that you've been needing. I feel like you've been avoiding this emotional standpoint. Honestly, I feel like you've been shutting down your emotions a lot lately, and it caught up with you, the King of Cups. You had to do this by yourself. I think you got forced to be put in this position. I don't like the idea that you do it, but it had to happen. I do see the Pisces on the neck right there. If you see, the Pisces full moon is going to be a really, really, really trying time for you here, Leo. I really feel like you're going to be just crying out of nowhere. Start thinking about things. Visions are going to come to you during the full moon. It's going to be on the August 29th. It's going to be a sturgeon moon under Pisces. With the Magician, I do see that you are starting to manifest a new beginning here. I really think you're going to get this new beginning because you have the Chariot. Like, you're not being let down. Like, you're not letting up. Like, no matter what the hell kicked you down and brought you down, you're manifesting. You know deep down inside there's a better opportunity for you and a better journey. And the Chariot here is to confirm it. Now, the situation you need to see here is that 7 is going to be very significant to you. So September 7th is going to be a day that you're going to have to see things for what they are, as black and white. That's your warning for you. All right, let's move on to Virgo. What's going on with my Virgos? Oh, hi, Paula. Thanks for joining me. Love and light to you. Hi, everybody. How are you guys? Let's move on to Virgo. Let's see what Virgo has. What's going on with Virgo right now? Ooh, okay. We're being nostalgic. 6 of Cups. Thinking about the good old days. Let's find out why you're nostalgic. Why is Virgo nostalgic? Why are they reminiscing? Oh. It's a conversation that y'all had. Huh. Huh. Okay. Oh, 2 of Pentacles, making a decision. Let's take a look. I'm seeing here that you're looking how far you came from where you were. Like, you're going back to thinking about, you know, what happened in the past, and you're thinking about what's happening now, and you're realizing how much you've grown. And due to that, I feel like you were in a position when you were in a situation to where you had the caution. Like, if you notice at the top, it's kind of like a slow process. Then you stop there for a while, then you're back on go. I feel like this season is really going to open up for you, especially when it comes to your finances. I feel like Virgo, I feel like you've been in like a stale point for a while. It could have been since Cancer season is what I'm getting. Cancer season, Mercury retrograde kind of affected your finances. I'm do seeing here that you got the green light to go. I feel like you're working on a project and it's going to work out in your favor. If you are in a possible separation with this individual, if this is a relationship, I'm going to tackle all aspects. If this is a relationship and you're not in communication, expect communication here shortly. If you're in a relationship and the person is giving you issues, do understand that this person's coming back around. You're going to receive the communication that you need, but I do see it here that Virgo, you need to make a decision about your finances. Let's see. What else do we have for Virgo? Yeah. You need to have, you need to think about what you want to do with your situation when it comes to finances. I do see you coming in some extra money, but I think you need to think about what you're going to do with it. My personal opinion, I'd invest it into something long-term that's going to it's going to be good for you long-term. All right, that's what I have for Virgo. Let's move on to Libras. Let's go on with my Libras. What's up, Libra? Okay. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Slow movement. Spending money when you're not supposed to, huh, Libra? Okay, we have a Tower. All right, let's find out what this Tower is about. Okay. Taking some time to yourself and getting some clarity. All right, let's get one more card because I'm kind of... It says 3 cards, but I'm going 4. All right, you got the 6 of Wands. Okay. All right. I feel like your money is going to be coming in slow, but it's coming in big. That's what I'm getting with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to come in as fast as you like it. I do see here with the Tower, though, this Tower's coming in. Transformation is coming. You're going to probably be seeing your noticed, like, changes in your environment. You're probably going to notice that you're going to want to do new decor. You're probably going to notice that your lease is coming up and you want to move. You're probably going to notice that you're going to change positions at your job. This is going to be a drastic change. This isn't going to be just a change like take a picture off the wall and then replace it with something else. This is drastic change. Change is coming. Yes, I will give you after this one reading. I'm sorry about this. Yeah, you can ask a question. That's perfectly fine. With the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords here, I see that you need to allow yourself to get this clarity. So when you make these choices, you're not doing them just like on a split decision. I do see the full moon is going to play a role in this. It's going to be on the 29th. It's going to be a sturgeon moon. It's going to be under Pisces. I do see that you need to take some time to yourself and just think about what you need to get done. And then I do have the 6 of Wands. You're going to be very successful. Things are going to work out in your favor. This tower is not coming to fuck you. This tower is not coming to destroy you. This tower is coming in to let you know that big changes are coming for you when it comes to living arrangements and when it comes to finances are going to go in your favor. Okay, please. Well, I ask a question. Did my husband spend money with his family and relatives this weekend? Universe. Estrella wants to know, 8888, did her husband spend the money? There's 3 cards, yes or no. You're welcome, anytime. Let's take a look. There's the 8 of Pentacles. Yes, your person did. Oh, shit. Yes. Yeah. I really think this individual's trying to figure out how to tell you about it. I don't think they're going to tell you. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Absolutely. That's a yes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I hope I didn't cause an argument or a fight, but yes, your husband did go spend money. Hi, ma'am. I will clear my CA final first attempt, May 2028. Well, so you're asking about an exam? Is that what you're asking for? Here, glimpses? Yeah. You know what? I always say go with your intuition, go with your gut. That's usually the case. He will, I mean, he could tell you right off the gate. It will eventually, because what I see with the Ace of Swords is that's like deep down knowing that they fucked up in that sense. Deep down knowing that they screwed up. And then they're taking that time to slow Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles is slowly, how am I going to tell her about this? How am I going to bring this up? So it's definitely going to be brought up to you during Virgo season. That's for sure. You already know, so I'm sure you're going to have a conversation with him. But yeah, he's going to tell you. Yeah, it may not be, but you don't understand. It's going to have that kind of a vibe to it, is what I got. But you don't understand, you know, with the Hierophant there. I had my family there. I needed to, you know, it's going to be an excuse. Yeah. So, glimpses of growth. Is this going to be an exam that we're looking at? Because I'm getting the vibe it's an exam from what I'm reading. So if this is an exam, please say yes, so I can do your question. Okay, that's what I figured. So glimpses of growth wants to know if they're going to pass their exam. All right, we got the... Ooh, that looks pretty promising. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Ooh, all right. Yes, absolutely. This is an absolute yes. You're ready. You've been preparing for this. Boy, you've been staying some time inside. You haven't been socializing with nobody. This has been like your main thing on your mind. It's going to pay off, though, with the 2 of Wands. Just got to believe in yourself. It's going to happen. Yeah, absolutely. All right. We did Libra. Now we're going to do Scorpio. So that's a yes for you. Glimpse of growth. We're going to do Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? You're welcome. Love and light to you. Congratulations. That's freaking awesome. All that hard work paid off with the King of Pentacles. Let's find out. Let's do this. Let's see. What's going on with Scorpio right now? We need to find out what's going on with Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, you're walking away from something. Financially screwed you over. Okay. Let's find out what's going on there, Scorpio. Okay. Take this. Ooh. But we got the 6 of Wands at the end result. I feel like, Scorpio, you're taking this time, like, you're looking at your situation with the 8 of Cups, and you're just like, you know what, I'm no longer going to invest any more of my time into this nonsense. Could have left a job, could have walked away from a situation that wasn't suiting you. You felt like, you know, you put too much time, You weren't going anywhere with it. There was no growth. But I feel like whatever you're going to progress in the next decision that you do is definitely going to be a positive situation for you. I feel like you walking away was the best thing for you to do at this time. You're gonna have a glow up. I do see you glowing up right here, Scorpio. The Six of Wands is definitely in your favor. Let's check this money situation, if your money situation is going to get better since you walked away. Well, if Scorpio walks away from the situation, from a horrible job or a situation that's financially draining, well, Scorpios, yeah, your money will come into play. You just gotta do what your heart says. Quit, it's a mind over matter thing. Gotta go with your heart. That's what I get for you. All right, Scorpio. Well, good luck to you. Let's move on to Saggies. What's going on with my Sagittariuses? What's up, Sagittariuses? Love and light to you guys. I love you guys are here supporting me. Appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on. What's going on with Sagittarius right? Ooh. Okay. Ooh, we've got the Five of Wands. Some conflict. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. What else we got going on for Sagittarius? Ooh, we got the Eight of Cups. Let's find out. I feel like you've been lack of sleep. I feel like you've been trying to get yourself back together. Sorry about that last question. Appreciate you guys. Sorry about that. I feel like that, like you've been having something on your mind that's been like budging at you, and it's keeping you at night. And so when someone tries to talk to you, you're like on the defensive side. I feel like someone could have lied to you, put you in this predicament with the Three of Swords. I feel like intuitively something's going on. Then I have the Page of Cups. You really need to pay attention to what your heart is saying. If you're doing this heart over things, and I think whatever the situation is, when it comes down to the full moon in Pisces, I really feel like you're going to have your heart chakra is going to be open. Hi, new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you. Love and light. I'm really seeing here with that. With the pigs fly over type thing, when I'm seeing this, is like, I feel like you're not going to budge out of this energy until pigs fly. Well, here's your energy. Pigs are flying. So you need to step out of this energy. The universe is going to open up your heart chakra more. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. When will necessarily get teaching job earliest time frame? Raul meet me in like 10. Okay. All right, I'm going to get a time frame for that because that's usually a specific thing. I have a time frame deck that I'm going to shuffle. Hello from India. Thank you so much. I'm in America. I'm in Utah. So, love and light to you from Utah. Oh, you want tarot? Okay. All right. We'll use tarot. We can do that. It's what you feel comfortable as time frame. All right. All right. I will let you know the energies. So, what is the earliest time frame that Raul will meet me? Or when will... Hello! Let's see. When will get the teaching job? Earliest time frame. Earliest time frame for the teaching job. What is the earliest time frame, universe? Okay. I think it's going to be a very slow posture in Virgo season. We're in Virgo now until the middle of September, middle ending of September. I do think the earliest time frame I'm seeing here is going to possibly be Scorpio with the Page of Cups. Scorpio season is going to be, I want to say, middle ending of October, beginning middle of November. So this is going to be the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the full card, basically saying that's when all opportunities is opening up. Okay, so this is what we have. I know you want the job. I get that. But the job opportunity, it's going to be slow during Virgo. Like we're in Virgo right now, so it's kind of slow right now. I'm sure you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, my moon sign Scorpio too. Okay, I'm a moon Scorpio as well. I'm seeing here with the Pentacles in reverse. It's going to be a very, very slow process during Virgo season. Yeah, you'll get the job. The job is definitely right here. The full card's right there. Boom. Open up. Bam. Got it. See this individual? Got that crystal in their hand? Let's try to get this to focus. Come on. Trying to zoom in. There it is. See the crystal in the hand? They got it. But this here is slow movement energy right now. And this is the closest opportunity you're going to get this job is going to be Scorpio. So I do believe the beginning half of Scorpio, you're going to hear something great. So yeah. And do you see Raul giving commitment? Meet me. One second. So is NR3D12 going to be getting a commitment from Raul? Let's find out. Let's go into it. Let's find out what's going on with this. Well, I think so. Yeah, I do see commitment. I do feel like this individual is kind of standoffish when it comes to this, when it comes to like bringing up topics. I think you're gonna the one that's gonna have to break the ice here. Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to this individual. This individual wants to give you commitment. I have the 8 of Wands in communication. I have the Queen of Wands right here. Like, this person wants a commitment. If the Queen of Wands wasn't here and it was like, say, the Queen of Swords, I would say they'd be thinking about it. But I see that this is action card. They want it. So, yeah. Let's see. So, there's your time frame. Let's get your time frame. Let's get an idea. Let's get a time frame. What's going to be the time frame for this connection for Raul? What's going to be the time frame? Like I said, this individual is very hard to get with the Hermit card in reverse. We just left Leo, so maybe possibly Sagittarius season, because that's the next fire sign coming up. Yeah, this individual is emotionally all over the place. Like, this person doesn't know which way to go, what direction to go to. I feel like their solid decision. If you wait, if you try to go do this during Scorpio season, I feel like this individual is still going to give you this energy. I feel like during Sagittarius season, this person's going to know what they want. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this individual could give you an offer now, but the question is, I don't think you would believe it. Yeah, I think this person would be willing to commit to you now, but I just don't think you think that, I don't think you think logically that they're ready to make that commitment. I still think you're thinking they're still wanting these cups right here. Like, they want to go different directions. I'm going to get a time frame for you for earliest. I'm going to use the time frame deck. This individual wants a commitment. He's not capable of showing emotion. 5 days to 5 weeks is what I'm getting. This individual is going to get that time frame. So it's 5 days to 5 weeks. For this individual, you have to decide for yourself. 5 changes is coming. Okay, this is the thing. This is why the 7 of Cups is here. You still think that's what he wants. But the thing about it is he wants to be with you. You are the Queen of Pentacles in his eyes. He wants to have children with you. He wants to have a family with you. Question is loyal. All right, let's find out if this individual is loyal. He is born the April 15th. Okay. Is it April 14th or April 5th? Because that's still Aries either way. NR3112 is wanting to ask about an Aries. Is this individual going to be loyal? Okay, there we are. Is this individual going to be loyal? Well, there's the Queen of Wands back again. It's all fire energy. So this is all his... yes. All his energies right here. It's all fire. I feel like with the 3 of Wands in reverse, I think he's scared to lose his playboy ways, if you could say. He's scared to lose the playboy. And you have the Queen of Wands here. If you cannot, I would say this with you. With an Aries, it's kind of touch and go with an Aries. An Aries is very They're very emotional, fiery people. They're all about actions. If you're, okay, hypothetically, if you're showing them that you're not interested, then they're going to go the other way. Aries go by body language, by words, by the way things go. So if you're telling this individual you don't want to be with me, you just want to be with somebody else, they're going to do it. If this is the energy you're giving to your person, because I feel like this person feels like if they come towards you, you're not going to believe it. I got that in the last one. But there is the Fool card, which is Aries energy as well. This is the Aries card. Taking a leap, jumping towards it. But the thing about it is this. Aries has to know when they get into a relationship, they got to know that they're stable. They got to know that it's legit, because Aries are the type of people that, you know, watch actions. Your actions got to be louder than your words. If you want this individual, you got to show them. That's the thing. He wants commitment. I just think he's scared of, you know, if he commits to you, that he's afraid of that you're going to, like, throw it in his face type thing. So if you're going in this knowing that he's unstable, and you're having this feeling that you're not allowing him to come towards you the way he's supposed to, then you're dooming the connection from the beginning. Let's just put it that way. Will Nakishi get a job with Techno India School by September, October? Let's find out. Will they get the school job by September, October? Let's find out. Oh, there's a good opportunity. There's 9 of Cups. I do have a 2 of Cups. Okay, let's see what else. Yes, I do see that being a possibility. I do. This is a dream come true for this individual, whoever this is towards. This is, you've been manifesting this. You want this to come. The 2 of Cups, this is destined for you to do it. But we got the 10 of Swords here. I really do think it's going to be during Libra season, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I'd say ending of September, beginning, middle October. That's going to be the time frame for you. You're welcome. Oh, raining. Go out there and get cleansed. I always suggest people when it's raining. I wish it was raining here. I'd be outside right now, but you will get the job. Yes, it will be the ending of September, beginning, middle of October. So that's your time frame. Libra season is going to be your time frame. Oh, you're sick? Oh, no. Gotta take care of yourself. Will NR 3112 get better? Got the pages. Yeah, you'll get better. You'll get better soon. I feel like by the full moon, you'll be completely 100%. That's going to be August 29th. When will allow me and meet? 5 days to 5 weeks was the meeting time. So 5 days from now to 5 weeks. Milakishi. Okay, well, that's going to be the time frame, is going to be... How will our next meet be? Okay, let's find out. What is going to be the next meeting for this individual? What is it going to be like? When will it be? Give me one card for when will it be and what will... Yeah, it's going to be during Libra season. Swords. Let's see, let's get some more. Yeah, you stay up thinking about this a lot. With this. You need to give it some time. You need to give it time with the Nine of Pentacles. This is slow movement energy. This is earth energy. You need to give it some time. You need to, like, allow it to blossom. You can't rush these things. When you rush it, it doesn't turn out the way you want it to. Universe saying that, you know, you're obsessing over this. You're thinking about this all the time. It's got you in a mental prison. You need to allow this to happen when it's supposed to happen. It's going to be divine timing. Yeah, then you'll have the Wheel of Fortune tenfold. Yeah, you got to give it some time. You got to take some You got to allow the process to work. I understand waiting, you know, I waited 35 years before I got married. Sometimes waiting's good for you. I mean, and make sure it brings the person. I waited 35 years before I got married. Just sometimes it's going to be, the situation is always going to come to you. If this is your person, if you're supposed to be with this person's going to be your person no matter what the situation is. Will I find love this year? JJ, I'm going to call you JJ if that's okay. JJ wants to know. Gonna find love this year. 3 cards, yes or no. Is JJ gonna find love this year? Ooh, 4 of Wands, looking good. All right. Okay. Devil card. Let's see. Oh. Actually, I do see you find love. You're gonna find love with a fire sign. I would say no to the Capricorn. If there's a Capricorn in play, no bueno. No to the Capricorn. I do see yes to the fire sign. It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo coming your way. Matter of fact, let's get some further details on zodiac signs for you. What's going to come your way? I'm going to have 5. Capricorn's a no buena. No buena for a Capricorn. Let's find out what's going on with JJ and the individual that's coming towards him. Give me 4 zodiac signs that are going to be coming towards JJ. What is going to be the zodiac sign? No Capricorn. What did I say? Capricorn's of no buena. No Capricorn. Absolutely not. All right. No Pisces. We have an Aquarius. Oh, we have a Leo. Let's see. We have an Aries. We have a Cancer. There's your 4 right there. So you have an Aquarius coming your way. You have a Leo coming your way. Got an Aries coming your way. Got a Cancer. Stay away from the Pisces and stay away from the Capricorn. No Capricorn. No bueno. So those are your zodiac signs that are going to be coming towards you for love. Any other questions? One last question. Israel and Ashiki, destined partners. Okay, we'll find out if you guys are destined partners. No bueno on that Capricorn though for JJ. Told you, fire signs, man. It's fire signs. They want you, JJ. Let's go. Find out what's going on with Raul and Nilashiki. Let's find out if they're going to be destined partners. Are they destined partners, universe? Well, we got the King of Pentacles. Got the 9 of Swords. And they got the 5 of... Yeah, you guys are destined to be together. Absolutely. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, it's going to be slow movement for him, though. I'm just going to tell you that. He's slowly moving towards you. You've got a lot to happen. The 9 of Swords. Yeah, Libra is going to definitely be a time frame for you, though. Libra season. What is this? His mom doesn't approve. Well, my husband's mom didn't approve of me either. And I've been married now for almost 11 years, so... Don't always have to take approval from other people, you know what I mean? It's nice to have a blessings, but, you know, love is love. Hello, new sub. Hey, what's up, Mary? What's up? Universe. I'm doing good. Will Nasiki ever get married to Raul? Will they get married? Here's that King of Pentacles again. I'm telling you, this energy is sitting with you. I really think he wants to be with you. It's just you've got the Temperance, and you've got, see, you're obsessing over this. This is the thing. You're obsessing. Yeah. Yes, this individual will marry you. It's just going to take some time. The balance has got to be there for it to be a solid connection. He's going to come towards you slowly. The balance is definitely going to be there, though. But you've got to stop worrying about this. It's going to happen when divine timing says so. You're welcome. Current feelings for Vinti. All right. In contact. All right. So you guys are in contact. Good for the quotations. I like that. So Jam wants to know current feelings for Vinti. What is current feelings for Vinti? Let's find out. They're in contact. Let's find out current feelings. Okay, so we have the Queen, 3 of Cups. And we got the Hierophant. I feel like this individual definitely is emotionally involved in the situation. Definitely with the Three of Cups. But I feel like with the Hierophant, this individual is like... With the Hierophant in reverse, I don't feel like this individual expresses themselves. You want a love reading, Mary? Okay. I feel like this individual, when it comes to you, Jam, that this individual is emotionally involved, but I just don't think they come to you and talk to you about what's going on. Their current feelings is I do think they love you because you have the Queen of Cups and you have the Three of Cups. Yes, they love you. We can actually see what they're currently thinking, and I'll do a love reading for you, Mary. Oh, it's your boss. Well, I think this person has feelings for you. I think this person has feelings for you. Can I ask you, for the Three of Cups, do they favor you? Because if they're favoring you, there's your answer. This person has emotions for you. They just don't know how to express it. You want to know what he thinks about you? Well, I mean, what does her boss think about her Jam? What does the boss think? Person thinks you're a really good employee. Really happy they have you, but I really feel like this individual has more of a connection to you than you're claiming that he's claiming it to be. It doesn't matter. You can always fall in love with somebody that's beside. You're younger, aren't you? You're a younger individual. I can really see this in this situation. Yeah, you're definitely younger. See? With the Four of Wands, you're younger. He likes your energy. He likes the way that you are so vibrant, so outgoing. This individual likes you. I'm telling you right now. Let's go to Mary. Let's do her reading. Let's do Mary's reading. May I have a love reading? Yes, Mary, you may. You're single. All right, let's do this. Mary wants a love reading, universe. What is going on with Mary? Mary is single. What's going to happen with... Ooh, manifest in love with them. Okay. Boy. All right. Oh, you definitely want love. That's for sure. You're definitely wanting... I do see there's a possible fire sign coming towards you. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. An air sign could have broken your heart. Could have been a Gemini, Libra, possible Aquarius. Could have like broken your heart and put yourself in this predicament, Mary. Love you too. Love and light to you. I'm actually going to get zodiac signs for you as well. I feel like this hurt is holding you back from trying to move forward from this air sign. I feel like this air sign basically left a really, really bad taste in your mouth when it comes to love. But I do see this fire sign coming towards you. It's going to definitely be an Aries. But I'm going to get some other zodiac signs. But I would strongly suggest at this point, I would stay away from the air signs. I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm just saying right now, I think the universe is trying to tell you you need to get a fire sign in your picture here. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. We have a possible Capricorn coming your way. We have a Saggy. Capricorn, I mean, Scorpio. And let's see, what other one do we have? Let's go to the bottom of the deck. Definitely no Cancer. Stay away from the Cancer. Pisces is a possibility. I'm going to put that in the maybe side. I think that's it. I think that's all we have. Oh, Aries is the bottom of the deck. So I do have an Aries or a possible Sagittarius that could come towards you. But definitely no Cancer. That was in the reverse. Stay away from the Cancer. The Cancer is no buena. You do have a Scorpio that could come your way, or a Capricorn, or definitely Sagittarius. Pisces, I would say a maybe on the Pisces. But I'm really leaning towards the Sagittarius and the Aries. Capricorn could be a good possibility for you. But I'm leaning towards the fire. I think universe is right. I think the fire is going to come. When is this individual going to come towards Mary? Yeah. Pisces was a maybe. That's why it's kind of like... yeah, Pisces was a maybe. That's why I put it to the side. That intuition said, nah, we're not doing that. Could be 9 days and 9 weeks before this individual comes into your life. So it gives you some time to prepare for this individual to come in. Let's see what this individual's connection is going to be like with you, so you kind of have an idea what you're going to be dealing with. Universe, what's going to be the connection between Mary and this individual that's coming towards her? What's going to be the energy? Clock. We got clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles to heal and progress. So you need to heal from that previous damage that you had before. The universe wants you to know that that's going to be a thing. Taking that. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding. I think you need to, like, talking. You're going to meet this person during a conversation. You're going to be conversing with this person. This person's going to just come out of nowhere and start speaking to you. I really think this fire sign is really going to be... I think this fire sign is going to be a really good improvement for you. Is this going to be serious? I don't know. You tell me. You've got soulmates. This person's going to be your soulmate coming in. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Divine timing. Exactly, Monto. You're going to be mirroring each other. Guys, this is going to be like an individual. Mirroring each other. Self-image, relationship reflects wounds. And this person's going to understand the situation that you're going through. They're going to have the same exact kind of baggage as you. I feel like they're going to be able to understand that where you were coming from, when you were hurt and stuff. They're actually going to be able to... Let's get one more card. Got soulmate. Got a little... Let's see what we got. Coffee cup. Okay. There we go. Meeting and conversating, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted. This person's going to feel like a friend at the beginning of this connection. This is going to feel more like a friend and move in towards more of a serious connection. So yeah, this is going to be your thing. God, this is good for you. Sometimes taking some time to heal yourself is always worth doing it. Is there anybody else that wants any more advice or reading? So good luck to you, Mary. You got that. You know, maybe that Pisces. I don't think it's the Pisces, though. I really think it could be the Capricorn. Could be the Aries, Sagittarius. I mean, I'm leaning a little bit towards Scorpio, but I don't know. I'm leaning more towards the fire signs. Maybe that Capricorn. Maybe that Capricorn. Anybody else have any other questions they'd like to ask? All right, let's get into this. Let's go back to Capricorn where we were before. If anybody got no more questions. Universe, what's 3 cards for Capricorn? What's going on with Capricorn's energy? Ooh, we got the 9 of Wands. Let's carry on. All right, we got the Hermit, keeping to yourself, isolating yourself, Capricorn, trying to get your thoughts in place before you go out and make a move. And then we've got the Page of Swords in the upright. All right, let's see. Capricorn, what are you doing? Okay, I feel like you're in this 9 of Wands energy. I think you're finally understanding everything that goes in. Oh, Capricorn, I'm a Capricorn sun. Yeah. So this is going to affect Capricorn's all placements. I look at it like this. Okay, so the 9 of Wands, I feel like you're coming from a very hurt situation. I feel like you're finally realizing that the hurt had to happen for you to become this more spiritually advanced individual. Due to that, you had to go in hermit mode to actually get what's going on thinking. I think the 9th of September is going to be very significant to you, Capricorns. It's going to be the time where you're going to actually get a vision or see some sort of sign that's going to come towards you to let you know that things are actually working in your favor. And here we have the Page of Swords. I feel like you're really starting to pay attention to what's surrounding you now. I feel like you're understanding what you're meant here to do. You have a quest and you're not letting up. No matter what comes your way, you're going across it with shoes, no shoes, ropes, rocks, whatever. You're doing whatever. I did do Virgo at the beginning. And we have the Empress card. I really feel like everything's going to turn out to be... Can you confirm someone is actually doing witchcraft on me and Selvin? It is one of... All right. Okay. All right. I can do that after I do Capricorn. I'm seeing here with the Empress here that with the 3, the past, present, and future is finally going to align itself together to where you're finally going to have this stableness and step into this Empress energy. So you could also be dealing with a Taurus here, Capricorn, just giving you a hypothetical. This individual, if it is a Taurus you're dealing with, Capricorn, they are coming back. Heads up. All right, let's find out. Let's go on and let's find out if this person's actually doing some witchcraft on Dawn and Selvin. All right. Universe, is someone putting some witchcraft magic on Dawn and Selvin? Yes or no? Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. Let's find out. Okay. We got that as a no. Yes, someone is. Someone put some magic on you guys. Someone is not pleased about this connection. Someone's actually trying to sabotage it. They don't like the idea you guys are together. They're hoping that you guys will separate and not ever come back in contact with each other. Let's get one more card. Oh, yeah. This individual could possibly have air placements in their chart. Could be a Libra. Could be a Gemini. Could even be an Aquarius. Let's get one more. Okay. And then we have Earth. Ooh. This person could be older. This person has children with them. If that's what you're asking. This person's the Four of Pentacles, has children with this individual. This person is not very happy about this connection. They feel like their finances are being affected by it. All right, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Aquarius. Let's find out what's going on with Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? 3 cards. Yes or no? Ooh, Aquarius, you got the Page of Swords in reverse. What's going on here? You got a feeling something's not going good. Oh, God. 5 of Swords. Ugh. Aquarius, your energy's all over the place. But we got the 2 of Cups in reverse, too. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, I'll answer your question as soon... She did succeed. She did succeed with the curse. You're going to have it removed on. Just 411. We do have the Page of Swords, the 5 of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Cups. I really feel like everything you're trying to do, Aquarius, it feels like it's just backfiring. Like, if you're trying to go out and get a new job, if you're trying to go out and, like, try to do these things, it's, like, not happening the way that you're planning in your head. It's like you made this plan, but it's backfiring for some weird reason. I feel like somebody is trying to get your attention, someone that's trying to come back that you've cut off. This individual is kind of like a nagger, kind of like a needy individual. And I do feel like your love situation is kind of at a stop here. Your death and rebirth cycle is kind of like being at a halt right now. Your 3 of Cups is in the reverse. Your Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse. Yeah, I really feel like you're just in a stuck energy here, Aquarius. You really do need to get out of this energy. Like, I feel like whoever this individual is trying to come back is the reason why your energy is so down. Every time this individual comes back, you think of them, you think of their name, you think of whatever, your shit goes backwards. I really think you need to do something about eliminating this person here, Aquarius. That's what I got for you. All right, let's get on about the question about school. My name is Sarumia. Will I clear my USC exam? Okay, so Syria wants to know if she's going to clear her exam in 2027. Let's find out. What are we going to clear? Okay, there's the 9 of Pentacles. Staying up thinking about the stress. Stress doesn't help, guys. It doesn't solve the problem. It doesn't help. You got to take a chill. I feel like you will pass the exam, but I feel like you're trying to make this happen too quickly. Like you're putting everything in one basket. You're stressing about it. I have the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like what you need to do is you need to take the time just to, you need to take the time to allow this, you got to take the information in periods of time. You cannot just keep taking, Libra and Virgo, hey, what's up? How are you? I really don't think you should be, not studying. In fact, you shouldn't be so confident to the point where you're not studying. You definitely need this time to study. Yeah, for this to come about. Because this is definitely in your favor with the Magician. You're manifesting this. You want this to happen. But the question of the day is you got to put the work in. So keep studying. You will pass, okay? Will I marry EM? Please, thank you. All right. Tracy. Let's find out. You're welcome, Harley Quinn. Anytime. Let's find out. Will you marry EM? Okay. Let's find if we're going to get married. Let's find out. Let's get married. We're going to get married. Okay. I do think you're going to get married. But I think you're thinking about this real hard and deep. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate love and light to you. I do seriously think you're going to get married. That's a yes, because there's 2 up and 1 down. I do think you're going to get married, but I really do think that this is something that you've been thinking about. It's been dreaming about. I think you're kind of hesitant, thinking that this is going to be the case. I want to get what the person is on your mind, what they want to say to you. Let's find out. Let's get kind of like a confirmation so you're not. So, let's see. Your person that you're going to be dealing with is going to need some more space before they can come to you. If you're not with them right now, let's take another look. And whoever it is going to be this person that missed you. It could be a past connection that you were with before. An ex that's, you know, probably manifesting you back with the Magician card. Probably an ex is probably going to try to come your way here. Tracy, Lassa, just to let you know. An ex is probably going to be coming trying to step in the way. But I do see marriage for you, most definitely. Marriage is coming for you for this EM person. The thing about it is this. I feel like an ex is going to try to come back and try to express their feelings to you. What they lost. Boy, don't we love that. When exes make their way back. Is there anything else that I can ask that you guys need? Libra and Virgo. We're going to move into Pisces next. Let's go to Pisces. What's going on with my Pisces? What's the 3 cards they need to know what's happening right now? What's going on with Pisces? Okay, we've got the Lover's card. We've got, okay. All right. All right. I do see love is there. 10 of Swords in reverse. This is the kind of person that makes you feel safe, that you don't want to have to run. But I feel like you're out of your element. Like you're scared. Yeah, here's the 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like with this Empress card that you are kind of scared to allow yourself to be 100% yourself with this individual. You have a feeling like it's not going to turn out the way you want it to. You're paranoid. And with the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you're just like waiting to see what's going to happen. I feel like you're in this energy of like it's already ready to doom before it happens. Like you're like, yeah, you're in this Queen of Swords energy. Just waiting for that slip up to happen so you can just... But I really feel like this individual does care about you, Pisces. If this is this 9 of Pentacles, this individual manifested you for some apparent reason. You got this individual and they want to be with you. So that's definitely about love. Is there any other questions I'm going to be asked? If not, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all. Thank you to my new subscribers. Love and light to you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell so you never miss them when I come live. I hope this resonated with everybody. I love you guys. Love and light. If not, I'm out of here. If you know me on Messenger or on Facebook, I go by Rebutcher, just to let you know. RHIBUTCHER. If you guys want a personal reading, go ahead and hit me up through the email. I do love you guys. Love and light. Hope your day goes well.